What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of training. We're gonna kick this week off with some speed work. So let's get through our warm-up. 2 rounds through, started off with 2 minutes of warm-up pace cardio on the first round, 1 minute warm-up pace cardio on the second round. And then we're going to do some band Pallof presses from a split stance. When we do a split stance, today I wanna do inside leg to the rear, right? Inside leg to the rear, and we're gonna go pull that band right to your chest with that perfect alignment of all the rest of our appendages. So I'm in my split stance the way that I would be if I had just landed a jerk, or I did a lunge and then I pushed up with that back knee about 1.5 feet off the ground, and I'm just doing out and back 15 times. You should feel increase in tension as you push out, decrease in tension as you pull back, and then swivel back around. Switch legs, right? Opposite side. 15 reps on either side of that. Next, we're gonna have different band, or you can take that one off if you want to, but band good morning. So band around the back of my neck, knees slightly bent, and I'm just feeling a good stretch in the hips and hamstrings when I do that for 8 reps. PVC pass-throughs to loosen up the shoulders, elbows straight. Get that bar. If you can't get it all the way back behind you, like right here, and the elbows start to bend, just push up against the limits of your flexibility here, right? Remember when the elbows bend, right, we've lost the stretch on this one, okay? And then the last one is bird dogs, okay? So basic core strengthening exercise, starting with opposite hand and knee, or elbow and knee touching, and then squeezing and reaching straight out, not rushing through these. Squeezing slowly, working on balance, and then hitting the opposite side exactly the same, okay? So 2 rounds through that, and then we can start setting up for the different exercises. The format for this workout is 50-50 work rest, right? And while we're working, I'd like to set all these different movements up so that they are light and quick, and this is just a half and half aerobic interval workout that also has some body weight strength elements in it. But when we set up the body weight stuff, I want it to be at a level that allows you to move repetitively and quickly and light, okay? So if you have just a handful of unassisted push-ups, then I want you to use a band across the rig or an adjustable pull-up bar or some other type of modification to reduce the resistance. Same thing on the pull-ups. Like if you can do lots of quick repetitive pull-ups, then by all means, you can do those today, unrestricted for kipping, right? If you'd like to do that today, as long as you got the strict strength to do 3 to 5 reps, okay? So in order, it'll be bike sprint, so 30 seconds of bike sprint, and then 30 seconds to switch. 30 seconds of burpees, right? So burpees, body all the way to the ground, like I'm laying down, and then off the ground with arms overhead clapping, okay? 30 seconds of burpees, 30 seconds of air squats. Air squats, I want to pick on this one today because it is a trend that I have noticed after like watching multiple class sessions, is that we have collectively moved away from the very bottom position of the squat as the goal, right? So I know that there's a lot of times where I will say, like when you are going heavy, I don't think a butt wink is the right idea for a heavily loaded squat at like a 1 rep max. However, if that means that like all the time you're just getting used to being slightly above parallel and calling that good enough, then today I would like to call everyone out, myself included, that the goal is the crease of my hips goes below the top of my knee every single rep, and that my hips are extended, locked out in the vertical position at the top of the rep. So use this as an opportunity, and think of this as also like pre-Murph training, right? When we do Murph, we're gonna do 300 reps of those squats, and if you're practicing it wrong 300 times, then that is the dominant movement pattern that your body is going to remember. That's the muscle memory that we're going to create. So a lot of times we do like movements like lots of high rep wall balls, and like, I'm close enough to getting down, right? You're leaving gains on the table, right? And you're not really doing the prescribed range of motion, right? Because when you get down there, the muscles stretch a little bit further, the body is in a little bit more extreme position, and the more that you start to move away from that, then you just start losing that ability to be strong in that bottom position. So today on these air squats, let this be like the movement point from which we kind of pivot into really seeking out that deep bottom position for the squats, right? Even if you think you do them great, try to get a little bit greater, right? All right, hand release push-ups. So this one is to work on the bottom position of the push-up. So all the way down, hands up off the ground. They don't have to reach all the way out to the side, but I wanna see daylight underneath your hands at the bottom, and then lock out and extend at the top, hands up every single time, okay? It'll slow you down on the push-ups, but again, it'll keep you honest on that bottom position of the push-ups. Double unders, right? Jump, 1 jump, 2 spins around, okay? 30 seconds will wind you, right? That'll get your heart rate up. So if you need to mix and match a little bit between singles and doubles, that's fine. This would be a good time to practice double unders if you're right on the edge of do you have them or do you not, because you're limited to 30 seconds and that's a great amount of practice time. Next one is pull-ups. So again, these can be anyhow pull-ups. If you want to use the kipping movement, you may. If you'd like to practice your butterflies, that's fine too. But make sure that elbows straight at the bottom, chin over at the top, no matter what we're doing, and that we're trying to go again for that light, fast bodyweight movement for today. And then at the end of all that, we're gonna rest 2 minutes, and then we're repeating that sequence for a total of 3 rounds through, okay? That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoy this workout, and I will see you on Tuesday.